I always screw something up. Right, the microphone worked live. It is now. Right, 21 days sober. I, it's kind of a landmark. Although I've done the go sober for October thing a few times, so that's like a. Sorry, I had a bit of feedback there. Yeah, I've done the go sober for October thing. So the big point is for me is going to come not next Monday, but the Monday after, when I kind of hit 5 weeks. 5 weeks will be over that month line, and I'll probably feel a lot better about things then. Um, I'm I'm in a really positive frame of mind. I keep saying every time I do a video that stopping alcohol has kind of changed my outlook on life. I'm I'm less prone to overreaction. Um, I'm I'm less insulting towards people. I'm more forgiving of stupid things such as on Facebook, social media, someone posting something which I don't agree with. I can just let it wash over my head now without getting involved in some kind of flame war. Where you just um, being abusive towards people, um, and and that's good because that it kind of means that I don't get antagonized by things the way that I used to. I'm I'm far far more peaceful. I'm probably a nicer person. Although only other people can say that about me. Um, whereas my videos used to be sponsored by Carlin, now they're sponsored by Seven Up, 7 Up free. Issues that I'm getting is physical issues. I'm still kind of trying to sort out my blood sugar levels because I'm a type 1 diabetic, and one of the side effects of uh, alcohol withdrawal is that you tend to get low blood sugar, and I have had that, and I think I'm kind of through that now. The main problem is I've been eating junk just to kind of keep my blood sugars up. So now I've got to get out of that habit, um, and try and eat a lot more healthily because uh, the, I'm not just doing this just for the sake of it. There are many reasons why I'm doing this. Stopping alcohol. One of them is, and it's a pretty major one, is just my general health. Um, and I was totally screwing my body up, and I mean, alcohol was kind of had kind of ruined my life throughout throughout the last God knows how many years. I saw alcohol as like um, a coping mechanism, an enjoyable drug because that's essentially what it is. And yeah, I've just noticed that Jabba the Hutt is behind me. I was watching some Star Wars stuff before I started doing this video, so I've paused it. That's although that's probably kind of what I look like at the moment. I I've not lost much in the way of weight. And in that I'm probably slightly disappointed. I just weighed myself. I was 11 stone 11. And it's kind of for the last 3 weeks. It's been staying around that sort of weight. The thing is, I've been eating a lot of junk, like I say, and once I get on a healthy eating plan, then hopefully the fact that I've stopped drinking God knows how many cans of lager a week. I did a video on how much I drank, but let's say it was like for the sake of argument, just make the maths a bit easier. 10 cans a night. That's like 70 cans a week. God knows how much how how much fat is in a can of lager. So hopefully, once I start eating healthily as well, because I suppose it's like when people give up smoking, they tend to eat junk just to kind of compensate for the fact that they're kind of replacing one craving with another. I mean, the difference is I seriously I'm not craving alcohol. I have been eating junk food, but that's just because the low blood sugars. Now I've noticed that the blood sugars are kind of stabilizing. So when I eat junk, it basically my blood sugars are higher than I want them to be. So next step for the coming week is to exercise. I didn't exercise today, but well I deconstructed a wardrobe, which was quite difficult by myself. But it was because it was a big wardrobe, and I'm not a very tall person. But yeah, so this week I'm gonna from today, this evening, I'm gonna eat healthily and do some basic exercise. Just walking around the village. I mean, it's not very far, but it'll get me out of the house and get me some exercise as well. So yeah, I'm really positive about my health, about the future, and I genuinely don't need alcohol. And the the thing is, a lot of my friends drink alcohol, and um, I hope that they'll respect my decision to stop drinking alcohol, because it was having a bad impact on my life. And I hope that I can go out with them of an evening and drink soft drinks and still have a laugh with them. That's what the future should bring for me, in the way of socializing. And because I do feel really positive. I feel that I will be able to go to a pub, say to watch a band. I've not seen a band for a long time. I think the last time I went to see a band, it was with my sister, and it was at the Yard of Ale in Peterborough. I can't remember what the band was, but they were very good. But I was drinking alcohol, so but yeah, I'm confident that I can go to a pub and not be tempted by alcohol. There's a paucity of soft drinks available in most pubs. You can't get Diet 7 Up. You can't even get Diet Lemonade. Um, so there's like Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi, um, or J2Os and stuff like that, and they're just full of sugar. And so, in fact, there's more sugar in a bottle of J2O than what there is in a pint of lager, I'll wager. But so there's not a massive choice. And I can remember when I was doing the Go Sober for October, and I'd go out and I'd probably have about 4 or 5 pints of Diet Coke, and but it seemed to bloat me up more than lager for some strange reason. And I don't know. I just wish there was more of a choice of soft drinks. So yeah, I would like to get out and see some live music locally, and hopefully I'll be able to, once this lockdown's over, I'll be able to do that. And many people would see that as the ultimate test, going to a place that sells alcohol, a place where I generally have gone to drink alcohol, and I'm going to go there to just enjoy myself and have a soft drink. And so a lot of people would see that as the major test. I mean, I've got I've got a few tests to actually um, get through. One of them is obviously what I've just mentioned, going to a pub and just to watch a band or something. and the other one is going out with mates who drink a lot. And those two tests, if I can get through them, and I'm not being blasé, but I do know that I will be able to get through them without drinking alcohol. Then there's there's no more hurdles for me to jump over, really, when it comes to quitting alcohol. So yeah, 21 days sober, three weeks sober. Next week will kind of be around the point where I've generally gone back onto alcohol. I mean, we'll be talking 28 days, and go sober for October is 31 days. So, but yeah, I'll be at the point next week where just about where I've managed to stay sober for that long before. But it'll be the week after when I'll be 35 days sober, and I'll have pushed through that 31-day barrier. That's what I'm looking for as and I'm trying to think of a way I can celebrate that. Celebrate not the 28 days, but the 35 days. I can't think of a way to do it because I can't go anywhere. We're on lockdown, but you know, I just want to get to that 5 week point. So I'm kind of rushing myself because it's the 4 week point next week, and although that's like a major accomplishment, it's the week after that I'm really looking to get to. That's my aim, and then from then on it is going to be constantly keeping track of how many weeks have passed, how many months, how many years, and I don't ever want to fall off the wagon. That's all I can say. I wish I could go to AA meetings, but unfortunately, the only way you can attend them now is through Zoom video live feed, and I don't want to do that because I like to see the people that I'm talking to, rather than you don't know who's. I mean, I could have somebody could be sitting next to me um, while I'm doing this video. So if I was doing a Zoom meeting, somebody else could be listening in. So yeah, I want to. As soon as the lockdown's over, I'm going to attend an AA meeting because I feel that'll give me an extra layer of support. Although I'm pretty confident that I don't need it, but like I said before, I'm being blasé. But yeah, I want to just talk to other people that have gone through this journey, and maybe maybe I'll start to feel better about myself, because alcohol has got a lot to answer for. I was talking in a video not last night but the night before. I was talking about mental health and borderline personality disorder and triggers, and there was a poem that I stumbled across. It was only 5 lines, and let me see if I can find it, because I wrote this at some point last year, towards the end of last year. It's only 5 lines, so you're not going to have to you're not going to have to listen to something hideously long like the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Anyway, it's only 5 lines, and it starts: alcohol, the bane of my life, my constant companion, helping me through the bad times, but at the same time helping to ruin the good times. And that's pretty much what alcohol has been for me. Um, it, it's been good and bad. It's been a love-hate relationship. Um, but I don't need it anymore. Anyway, I'm God. The last time I looked, I was at about 6 minutes. Sorry, guys, I've been boring your tits off for like the last 15 minutes. Thank you for watching. If you have got like a problem with alcohol, if you want to send me a message, I'll have a chat with you, and consider giving it up. It's not that difficult to do. Um, well, in my experience, but before you give it up, you know, get some medical advice, because it can be quite dangerous to go cold turkey on alcohol. Anyway, look, I'm babbling on now. I'm gonna sign off. Thank you for watching, and I'll do another video next week about alcohol. I'm going to do a video in the middle of the week about bipolar. I'm going to try and write a script so as I can stick to it and not just rabbit on for like an hour or so. But yeah, thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.